watching. So just going to take you through my 3 top tips for getting your squat right. Now, obviously we all squat a little bit differently depending on our biomechanics and also our mobility or stability in our various joints. But what I'm going to take you through today is just a couple of really great tips that can help you just improve your squat and make it easier and obviously a lot safer and obviously more efficient as well, so that you're engaging the right muscles. So my tip 1, so I've got a chair beside me. What I'm going to just show you guys today is how I can use a chair or a bench if you're at the gym. Make it really, really easy to practice your squat. So what a lot of people, you see people do when they're squatting is they lean right forward here, and obviously in that position there, we're not really engaging our posterior chain, which means our glutes and our back, core muscles, etc. So what I'm going to show you today, very, very easy tip that you can practice and make sure you can see yourself side on as well, is just sitting straight down to a chair, and then as you're sitting down to the chair, practicing driving through your heels, and imagine a string pulling you straight back up. So as we push, we've got our heels slightly underneath our knees, but we're going to drive through and then sit straight up. So the difference there, guys, is instead of coming forward and loading up our knees this way, we're using our glutes to drive up, push through our heels, engage our glutes and squeeze our glutes from the bottom of the squat. So I'll show you that again. So engaging glutes, so think heels, glutes, driving straight up, and imagine that string pulling you straight up instead of leaning forward and loading up the knees. The other thing you can also do is, there's a lot of conjecture about where the foot position should be. Now, if you lack mobility in your ankles, you can still work on that. A lot of people do need to take their knees out and toes out wider. Ideally, you want to have your toes just slightly out, about hip width apart, and be able to squat all the way down. If you can't do that due to lack of mobility in your joints, you can take your toes and knees out slightly wider, but you still want to make sure that you're sitting, imagine you're sitting down first, so sitting on that chair. If I move my chair around this position so you can see me front on, but I'm still sitting down, okay, and again, sitting back up, engaging those glutes. So what we want to do, a couple of different tips. Once again, as I said, practicing sitting on the chair, driving through the heels, engaging glutes from the bottom of the squat, string pulling you straight back up there as well. Obviously that's not a full range of motion squat, but it's a great start to improving your squat. As you improve that, you can actually get lower. So find another point where you can sit down a little bit lower and start to get a little bit lower so you can improve that range of movement in the squat. So hopefully that helps you guys, and have a go at practicing those tips.